In a stunning revelation, a major global study has found that high carbohydrate intake increases the risk of total mortality, whereas fat intake is associated with lower mortality. Conducted across 18 countries with participants aged 35 to 70 years, the Prospective Urban-Rural Epidemiology (PURE) study recorded dietary intake via questionnaires. Analysis of the data showed that participants who consumed higher levels of fat, including saturated fat, demonstrated lower levels of total mortality, as well as no significant association with cardiovascular disease or myocardial infarction when compared to individuals who consumed lower levels. Separately, higher carbohydrate intake was linked with a greater risk of total mortality, but not with cardiovascular disease or cardiovascular disease mortality. The findings of the study are significant, as they overturn the advice of most dietary guidelines, which encourage individuals to consume a low-fat diet. Rather, the study suggests that global guidance should be reconsidered to take account of the differences in nutrition risks across the globe. The study was conducted across 18 low-income, middle-income, and high-income countries on 5 continents. With a sample of 135,335 individuals, of whom 5,796 deaths and 4,784 cardiovascular disease events were recorded over a median follow-up of 7.4 years. The study found that while higher fat intake was associated with lower mortality rates, the type of fat consumed also played a role. Saturated fats, which are often considered to be harmful, demonstrated no significant association with cardiovascular disease or myocardial infarction when consumed in higher amounts, alongside other fats. This indicates that not all saturated fats are harmful and that the type of food source and other dietary elements must be considered. The study's findings do not suggest that individuals should consume unrestricted amounts of fat, but rather that a moderate intake of fats, alongside a balanced and diverse diet, can potentially promote better health outcomes. Moreover, the findings suggest that the emphasis on a low-fat diet may not be appropriate and that global dietary guidelines must be revised to reflect not only the type of food consumed but also the cultural and regional context of their consumption. The study sets a new standard for nutritional research, offering a robust data set on the impact of different food types and drawing attention to the potential benefits of moderate fat diets over low-fat diets. As such, the study's recommendations must be considered in future dietary guidelines, as it could lead to a shift in dietary recommendations and have significant implications for public health.